Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dark4Olymp and we're back for episode 8 of Pokemon Insurgence. Last episode we took on the Vipik City gym leader, Xavier, and we got the Stinger badge from him, and then the episode ended off with us leaving the gym only to find out that Damian has been kidnapped by the Abyssal Cult and is now being held hostage at the Vipik City dump. So, we had to go and rescue him. So, I believe the Vipik City dump, they did say it was, like, this way, on the other side of town. Okay? I do see a stairway. And an exit. Okay, why is there a dump that's playing the Lavender Town theme? Anyways, I do see an Abyssal Cultist. Welcome, Dark. We've been waiting for you. Yeah, I'm sure you have been waiting. Waiting for this ass whooping, that is. Alright, they sent in a Poliwhirl. Let's go for the Shadow Ball, Luinor. Really? You're going for a rain dance? Okay, Shadow Sneak took it out. And Luinor is level 36. Alright, they're sending in a Mightyena. Let's go with B127. Alright, it has Intimidate, so Twin Needle won't do as much. But it's gonna, like, take it out next turn. Oh, our attack went up. Thanks, man. You weren't gonna live that. Alright, B127 is now level 35. Nice. And there's a Skrelp. Dundee, I want you to take care of this one. Alright, let's go for the Crunch. Alright, and Skrelp is down. And we've beat one of the Abyssal Cultists. You've walked right into our trap. What trap? Oh! Luinor is evolving. He's now a Delta Charizard, and oh my god. That is actually just so cool. Like, he has that one horn on his head, his flames are purple, his wings. How does he fly, though? And he wants to learn Dragon Dance. Okay. Let's forget... we could forget, Twister. Alright, we forgot Twister and learned Dragon Dance. Oh my god, he looks so cool. Alright, I'm gonna head right on back into the Pokemon Center, because, as you know, Dundee is poisoned, and we really don't want to deal with that the entire time. Alright, here's the Pokemon Center. Alright, now let's just run all the way back over here. Hey, get out of my way. Okay, I see another cultist. I'm going to put Achilles up in front so he can get some XP. We have your friend. Don't even think about running away. Who says I'm running away? Alright, we got another cultist on our hands. with a Frogadier. Where can I get a Froakie? Oh. Well, they just did a ton of damage to Achilles, but oh well. We paralyzed the Frogadier. Alright, let's go for a Jimbo. Alright, let's go for a Play Rough. Okay, and Frogadier is out of here. Alright, they're sending in a Kingler. Again, we're going to swap into Achilles just for the XP. Alright, now let's swap into Luinor, just to see how powerful he is in this new form. It went for a Metal Claw. Alright. Well, Shadow Ball just one-shot a Kingler. We only want one thing. After that's done, you and your friend will be free to leave. Well, whatever it is that you want, you're not going to get it. Okay, we can't go through there. You're a 2 cultist over here. Soon the Abyssal Cult will be unstoppable. No. No. You're going to be very much stoppable. Okay, they have a Binacle. Let's just swap out to Luinor to take care of it. Shadow Ball. That took out the Binacle. Ooh, a Prinplup. Alright, let's swap right back to Luinor, because Achilles just needs this XP. Okay, I went for a Brine, it's not very effective. Let's go for a Dragon Dance, just to boost our speed and attack. And now we go for a Shadow Sneak. Okay, that did a little less than half. But Shadow Ball takes it out. Alright, Achilles is now level 29. Okay, and Skuntank lived. And Luinor is down. Tragic. He did so well. Alright, let's send in Dundee. You know, I'm very surprised his only water move for a stab is still Water Gun somehow. Like, he could have learned Bubble Beam, he could have learned Aqua Tail, Aqua Jet. No, he just has Water Gun. Anyways, Crunch is not doing a lot. I just realized that's because Skuntank itself is a Dark type. So it's not very effective. So let's just go for an Ice Fang. Alright, now we can just go right on back to the Pokemon Center. Again. Because Dundee is poisoned for the 2nd time in a row. And also because Luinor has fainted, so we need our team in good condition. Okay. Here's another Abyssal Cultist. You think you can beat me? Sorry, kid, but that's naive. I'm the strongest trainer there is. I doubt that. Okay, we're up against another Cultist who has 4 Pokemon this time. And he has a Clauncher. Let's send in B127. Oh. That Crabhammer did a lot. Okay, a Twin Needle should take this thing out. Okay, it did. Oh, and now he has a Crawdon, which is part Dark type, so it should be weak to Bug. Okay, it took out B127. So, let's go for Jimbo. Alright, let's use Play Rough, Jimbo. Alright, and Crawdon is down. And Jimbo is level 35. And he wants to learn Rain Dance? No. Like, Jimbo, we're going up against the Abyssal Cult. They would want the rain to be up. Alright, they're sending in a Golbat, so let's send in Dundee. Alright, let's use that Ice Fang. And Golbat is down. And Dundee is level 36. Ooh, a Lombre. Let's just go to Luinor. And Shadow Ball was a crit. Okay, Lombre is out of here, and so is this Abyssal Cultist. But how? You thought you were strong, dude. You're going up against a Delta Charizard, a Feraligatr, and an Azumarill with huge power. Like, you're not winning, dude. Oh, we have an encounter. It's a Skuntank. Wait, no, that's not Skuntank. It's Stunky. I can never tell these two apart, because if you show me one, I'll just call them by the wrong name. Also, it's not letting us escape. Well, if Achilles faints, surely we can escape. Okay, yep, we can. And off to the Pokemon Center we go. To heal up both Achilles and B127. Because they need their free healthcare from Nurse Joy. Alright. There we go. And it's another encounter. I hate you, Stunky. Okay. We can't go there. Okay, there's a cultist right up ahead. Oh, he spotted us before we could get to him. I don't care what any prophecy says. Okay. No kid is taking me down. Well, you're gonna hate what happens to you, dude. Okay, he has a Celio. You know, I forget Celio often exists. Like, the last game I played for Pokemon where Celio existed, I believe it was Legends Arceus, so I just forgot all about Celio. Spheal, however, that Pokemon I can remember all the time. Walrein I forget about way more than Celio. Also, Luinor's confused. Alright, let's send in Jimbo, because let's send in B127, because Shiftry is a Grass and Dark type, which means it is quad weak to Bug type Pokemon. And B127 does have Twin Needle, so I think just one hit should, destroy a Shiftry. Okay, almost one hit, but it was still two. Anyways, now that Shiftry folded like an omelet, they're sending in a Seadra. So let's send in Jimbo. And let's go for the Play Rough. Alright, one more play rough should take out the Seadra, and it did. Now we gotta face off against this annoying Celio, which knows rest. Okay, the Celio is still asleep, so the Shadow Ball should take it out. Alright, we got that one cultist down. Okay, really? Bro, get out of my way. You really think you could take me on? I'm one of the strongest grunts here. You know, the last grunt who looked like you said the same thing. And we took his ass out, like, immediately. So let's see how that works out for you. Oh, he has a Relicanth. That's something you don't see every day. Like, actually, you don't ever see Relicanth every day. Like, I don't know anybody who would ever use a Relicanth. Alright, it went for a takedown. Let's hit it with the play rough. Oh. That didn't do anything. Okay, its attack fell. Let's swap in to Dundee. Alright, now let's go for a crunch. And Relicanth is down. And Jimbo is level 36. Alright, he's sending in a Crawdaunt. Let's send in our boy B127. And just go for like Twin Needle. Okay, Crawdaunt is poisoned. Alright, and Crawdaunt is down. Oh, a Starmie. I really hate what they did to Starmie in Legend ZA. Like, that Mega, it's so ugly. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. Oh my god, B127 literally just lived at 1 HP. Like, how? Okay, they're sending in an Alomomola. Okay, let's send in Luinor. Okay, it went for a Protect. You'll pay for this, I swear. Actually, you're the one paying for it, because you just gave us $2,100. And I do see that item in the grass. Okay, it was just an awakening. And there is another cultist right over here. We're the Abyssal Cult. We worship only water-type Pokemon, and very soon, the strongest of them all will belong to us. Only water-type Pokemon? Didn't one of the cultists that I just faced off against have a Shift-Tree? That's not a water-type Pokemon, dude. That is a grass-type Pokemon. You might want to fire that dude. Anyways, they have a Simipour. We're sending in Dundee. Okay, let's go for the crunch. Wow, that really hit 5 times. Alright, now they're sending in a Kingler. Well, we know Luinor can one-shot a Kingler with just Shadow Ball. so let's go for it. Okay, that one somehow lived. And its attack rose. Well, now your attack is going down, as well as you. Don't interfere with our plans, or you'll pay. Like how you're paying me? Like, you're giving us some good money, dude. Oh, so there is a hyper potion over there. But I don't know how they want us to cross this green goop. Your friend awaits you if you don't do everything we say. Well, let's just say he won't be alive to complain about it, Well, that's very, not very, cool, Like, we don't just kill people because, we want their Pokemon, Abyssal Cult. Anyways, there's a Frogadier. Lunar, take this thing out. Okay, thank you. Alright, now there's a Kingler. It stood no chance. Obey us and you might leave unscathed. I mean, if you let Damian go, your Pokemon will make it out unscathed. Okay. There are 3 cultists right up there. I'm not going to deal with them yet, because we need to heal, because our Pokemon are in the yellow. Okay, they're moving out of the way. Ooh, an Ice Heal. Alright. Now let's go over to the Pokemon Center. Alright. Okay. Okay, yeah, our Pokemon are looking good. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to put Lunar up in front. Because whatever the 3 cultists out in that dump have, I don't think Achilles can take. So, let's head on back into the dump. Alright, we go this way, and we have an encounter. There we go, we got away from it. Okay. Now, here we are. Actually, no. Okay. There are no items over here. Damn. Okay, Damian, I guess we can save you. Okay, let's talk to the blue-haired one. Heh, so you came. In all honesty, I wasn't expecting you to. Well, I mean, I kinda have no choice, It's Damian. His dad would be pissed if we didn't save him. We heard you talking about Mew as I was walking by the gym. Someone who has a chance of being the hero of a prophecy and saving the world should be a little bit more careful about what they might say. That wasn't me who was talking, though. That was Damian. He just ran his mouth, dude. So here's the deal. You give us Mew in exchange for your friend. Don't do it, Dark. I'm not worth it. We know. Very well. If you won't give it to us voluntarily, we'll take you out now and take the Mew by force. Cultists, go. Destroy this impudent child. Wait, you're gonna have the cultists do it? Why don't you do it yourself? Oh. You meant destroy us. Yeah, that's not gonna work out well for you. Yes, ma'am. Okay, now I'm gonna show you why it won't work well for you. Because you guys have a Dugong and a Starmie, whereas I have Lunor and B127. Alright, let's go for a Shadow Ball on Dugong, and Twin Needle onto Starmie. Starmie went for Confuse Ray. And look at that, both your Pokemon are already at half health. Oh, it knows Aurora Beam. Oh, and it knows Recover too. Anyways, Dugong is out of here. Oh, and they have a Crawdaunt. And Starmie is out of here. Now we're just going to use that Twin Needle on the Crawdaunt. Okay, Luinor's down. Let's go for Dundee. Okay, it's a Skrelp. And Crawdaunt is out of here. Ooh, Poison Jab. That's my favorite move in all of Pokemon, and B127 has finally learned it. Nice. Let's get rid of Poison Sting. Alright, and Dundee is also level 37. And he wants to learn Chip Away. No. I want you to learn a Water-type move. Anyways, all that's left is the Skrelp. How could it be? What? Impossible. I told you, you trying to crush us would not go well for you. The two of you are pathetic. Since you don't seem to be listening, kid, I'll take matters into my own hands. We can't convince you, so I'll ask Mew itself. Mew, hear this and listen well. This green liquid on the ground is heavily polluted. It is also highly corrosive. Falling into it would kill a person in seconds. Now, if you don't appear to me, I will push this child, Damian, into the pool. How the hell are you going to push him in? He is on a little island. Are you going to jump onto that little island, or are you going to, like, hit him with a pole? You wouldn't want that, would you? The end of an innocent life? Well, what do you say? Mew, you came, but you can't leave Dark alone. Haha, Pokemon like Mew are far too predictable. Now, Mew, if you want these children to stay alive, come here. It's time for you to leave Dark and join us instead. Oh! It's a Shaymin. Is that Shaymin? It just turned the water normal. Shaymin purified the water with its Seed Flare ability. That was amazing. What? Shaymin? Why is Shaymin another of the Pixie legendaries here? Did Mew call upon it for help? We can't take on two legendaries at once. Abyssal Cult, retreat for now. Dark, Damian, you better believe we'll be back soon. So, Shaymin, huh? Why did you rescue me? You want to travel with me? But that's incredible. Does that mean that I'm one of the companions of a Pixie Pokemon? Wow, I didn't think I was that special. Me neither. But that means the prophecy could be about either me or Dark. Or Nora. Like, doesn't she have a Celebi?
And now the Abyssal Cult knows that me and Shaymin have chosen us. You need to be very careful. I can't use Shaymin except when it's safe.
So, now are you gonna think twice before you put ourselves in danger, Damian? Because, you almost got yourself killed, and now you have a Shaymin, so now you're as big as a target as we are.
I need to go find Nora and tell her all the good news. I'll meet up with you later, Dark. And thanks for rescuing me. I appreciate it.
Hey Mew, how's it going? Oh, thank you. We needed this DNA. At least I think we did. Oh, wait, we can use its Seed Flare outside of ability. Wait, no. Its Seed Flare ability outside of battle. So I'm guessing we can actually use it on the green water. Okay, there's no way out of here except for that maze path that we took. Well, let's get out of here. Okay, I think we're almost out. Even though we went past one lump of garbage, yep, we're almost out. Okay, there's the exit. I did not want to be in that dump a second longer than we were already there for. Okay, let's heal up. Alright, now that we've got our Pokemon all healed up, this is where I'm going to leave off for today's episode. We did everything we needed to do. We just saved Damian, like, that's all we did. And we also found out about Shaymin. So, I believe in the next episode we will have to be going to the 3rd gym, wherever that is. So, whatever it is that we're doing in the next episode, I will see you all there. Peace out, everybody.